Okay. About the heavy squat, what were you saying about the torquing of your elbow?
Heavy squats, you want to pull your chest up and pull your elbows under the bar. When you do so, you're going to feel your bicep get tight. And a lot of times you'll have guys, you know, when they squat with a straight bar for a long period of time and don't mix it up, their elbows will hurt, their biceps will hurt. It's also from the tension, you know, over that tendon and that muscle. So by loosening up that tension, you know, obviously you're not going to squat more, but if you're more comfortable under the bar, instead of worrying about how bad your damn arm hurts, you'll be able to squat a lot more weight.
You can focus more, be more efficient, right? You're focused on the movement, not the pain, right? Because remember, pain's a signal.
Even on your deadlift, you know, if you're worrying about a bicep tear or your elbow hurting, you're not going to worry about the correct form and posture. So, you know, in just overall life, your stuff doesn't hurt. You'll be able to sleep better, recover better,
right?
And train harder.
That's one of our biggest things talking about down here is stress relief and how sleep quality affects you on remodeling, rebuilding, and your body and learning the proper groove, right? Learning the movements. If you're not sleeping, you know, you're fooling yourself. You can get a lot more. So, about done with this side?
Yeah, I'm just resting my arm on these rollers. I'm not even pushing.
Yeah.
And it's more effective than just shoving a lacrosse ball.
Yeah, like I could literally pull his arm down, but I'm not going to do that because he's affecting change just the way it is. There's no reason to add a bunch of stuff now. He's working, you know, superficially, and it gets deeper the more he goes. Different tools do different layers of, you know, depth. Like I said, he's going to, tonight you're going to heavy squat, right? Pretty heavy?
Correct.
All right, so that's why we're not doing anything for the low body. We were loosening up some of the pec, shoulder girdle, all that joint, and elbows, bicep and tricep, a little bit of the traps, and so that's going to help him set up better under the bar. And that's, like I said, we're doing this, and he's working right there. He can feel. I'm actually seeing a little bit more muscle definition after in the last week or so by doing this, because the muscles are able to move freer.
My elbow more underneath now as well.
Cool.
When I go squat heavy, I'll be able to get in a better position to hold the bar.
So what were you saying? Let's stand up and see. So what were you saying? Let's put your arms over. See if there's any. You feel arms overhead? You feel any difference?
So
I mean, this is pretty ridiculous compared to what this was when this guy first came in, right?
No pain, no uncomfortableness.
No pain where?
Anywhere in my upper body, my lats, my traps, my chest.
You came in today saying your chest was tight from Thursday, right?
Chest, yeah. Had a pretty good bench workout Thursday, and even when I first came here, you know, when I went to raise my arms, first of all I'd have to shrug because I was too inflexible to come straight up. And the whole thing was painful and I was uneven. Now it's just like every other day, just like walking down the road. I just
nice.
Straight up, no pain.
So so once again, we were talking about the elbow, and this is my thoughts. Like I said, not a competitive power lifter, but I'm just trying to help everybody be better in what they do. My sport involves a lot of elbow issue, a lot of chest and shoulder stuff, a lot of overhead stuff. So the tricep, Derek said after he was doing that for a second, you said your elbow felt better,
yeah.
Right? Okay, so it's the elbow joint felt better, not just the tissue, right? So think about how much stronger is the tricep than the bicep?
4 or 5 times. I mean, what can you close grip press or what can you extend compared to what you
versus curl? Right. So think about if the tricep is incredibly tight the whole time, the bicep is nowhere near as tight. What's the pull on the elbow joint? It's not equal.
You can have constant tension, constant pull. I mean, we can train our biceps, which is what I recommend, you know, to get them stronger to help prevent as much of a pull. But you're never going to get that, like Joe said, you're never going to get that tricep as strong as that bicep.
Their bicep is stronger than the tricep.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Tricep. So if you can relieve that tension so it's not pulling as often, you can really free everything up.
Especially when you're sleeping, right? Because then all of a sudden you're getting, elbow issues and stuff because of that constant tension. It's just not equal. It's the same thing. If you think our bodies, just like our car, if we have a right tire that's turned in and we're driving straight, something's wrong. You got to fix it. I think people understand a lot more about their cars than they do about their bodies, right? Anyway, so there's some little bit of stuff on the tricep. Basically, don't go in killing it right away.
Like you said before, you warm up before you take a heavy squat or a heavy bench.
Right. Opening.
Last thing you want to do is open a 1,000-pound squat, right? Without ever warming up. Why would you want to take a lacrosse ball into a muscle that you know is sore and just shove it in there?
Right.
It's the same concept. Like you said, you could take a plastic spoon, push through a cooked steak. How do you think a non-cooked steak feels when you shovel a crossbow?
Right. So work your way into this stuff. Could I go into a mobility with a lacrosse ball? Could many other people that are, yes, they can, but they have experience and they know what to do. If I take, I'm 210, what do you weigh? 295. All right, so 85 more pounds than me. If we lay on the same surface, he's putting 85 more pounds of pressure in that spot. It's going to do totally different than me. So anyway, there's some stuff to think about.